Well, May is foster care month, so Michigan's largest provider of foster care is trying to get the word out about the need for foster parents. I'm here with Sarah Digman, foster care supervisor for Samaritas. Thanks for being with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks.
So let's go to our first question. For those of us that don't know, what role does a foster parent play in a child's life?
A foster parent provides temporary custody of a child, and they just ensure that kids are provided with safety, permanence, and well-being while their parents are working with the courts to have their children returned back to them.
So a pretty big role.
Yes, it is.
So how many children are in foster care in Michigan, and how many are waiting for a foster parent to care for them?
There are about 14,000 in foster care in Michigan on any given day, and Samaritas has about 800 children that they serve throughout their agency in Michigan.
So quite a bit. Do any of those, or how many of those, lead to adoption?
It just depends. Some of those cases do lead to adoption, but there also are about 300 children in the state of Michigan who are looking for foster homes to provide them with that safety, permanence, and well-being that they need.
Mm-hmm. Now, your organization works to prevent children going into foster care to begin with. Why is that?
Samaritas does have preventative programs to provide the family with resources to help them grow as a family and provide services to them to help them know how to raise their children and just give them resources to have them and their children be successful and be able to succeed in life and have permanency with their family.
And I mean, prevention for something like that can really lead to cutting down some of those numbers that you had already mentioned, right?
Yes, by having those services in the home, the parents don't have to go through the trauma and the kids don't have to go through that trauma of having their kids removed and placed in foster care.
Mm-hmm. So tell us about the extra efforts this month to seek out new foster parents.
Samaritas across the state of Michigan is holding orientations at our offices to raise awareness for foster care and just get foster parents interested in it, along with having Mother's Day respite events and just different sorts of events around the state of Michigan to support our families.
So tell us a little bit more about those open houses and what people can expect to learn from them.
At the orientations, when they come, they can learn about the requirements of being a foster parent, what is expected of them, and just what is required of becoming a foster parent and what's needed. And there's an orientation coming up on June 12th at our Samaritas office from 10:30 to 1 and then 5:30 to 8. And you can go to samaritas.org, click on foster care, and there will be a link there to get more information about becoming a foster parent.
It can certainly take a certain kind of heart to do that too, doesn't it?
Yes, it takes a special person to take a child in your home and work with them and become a foster parent, yes.
Right. Well, thank you for being with us this morning, and thank you to the foster parents who are out there changing some children's lives. And if you'd like some more information about Samaritas, just head on over to the Hot Links page on WNEM.com.